Satan's overthrow. Seventh child of 12 children. 7 letters in my name. 7 sisters like 7 seas. 7 continents. Born on the 7th of January, 1964. Year of the Dragon. It's the year of the dragon now. Arab strapped, Jesus Christ family, Michael the Archangel, Book of Jude. Brother of James Francis. Pope is now James Francis. Brother James Francis, firstborn boy, killed to manipulate who the real Jesus Christ was, to falsify my death. Should I be discovered for ransom in secret through the media system where they hide, A-list Hollywood. We built it so that they would come. You get it? Who do you think it is? We built it so they would come out into the public and show their faces because of arrogance and taking over cinema and celebrity status. Celebrity status really brings out the elite criminals. These people are cannibal, incestuous. They are a cult. They're the ones that did Helter Skelter and Sharon Tate, Michael Jackson, George Michael, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, John Lennon in the back of the head. They make jokes about it in the temple atmosphere, the magnetic grid. I am the 7th son. You knew I would be here. You knew I'd be back. I prefer to be called Michael, the Archangel, because right now I'm at war with you because you declared war on me. When someone named Applegate, who I won't say first name, did handsprings and said, look, see, he doesn't look under my skirt. What the fuck? What? Do you think I'm that stupid because I just didn't say anything? I look like I ignored it, I'm sure. Why would she say something about looking up her skirt if she's not calling me a sex offender? She was one of the first people to approach me in 2006. She wanted to mix $750 million of hers with whatever I had, but she would not say it directly, exclusively. She would not say it explicitly. She wanted me to summate it and come up with my own observation and express it because they edit what you think and see and do. The magnetic grid is powerful. It's based on your nervous system, resonating frequencies within the magnetic field residency, interpolators that can shapeshift, and they can send organics that will cause you cancer and genome destruction. They're the ones that cause the gain. They know how to twist the DNA a little bit in your mucus system in the womb. They call them moils. They really do. They call them moils. And these guys attack with electronics pregnant women. Make autism with binding. It's called binding. And they're destroying your genome. Well, I'm Michael. I'm here to resurrect your genome. I'm here to bring back the dead spirit world and prove that they exist and they are the ones that were running things through you. That might be more than what they want known, but it's not. My face public and the armies and get out of my way. The final page, Challenger Newspaper. That's 150. ChallengerNewspaper.org. Val Romness, editor. We are under duress. I have a huge kill list. My neighbor right across the hall, Kim Army, she got hit by a bus in Los Angeles. I'm at Hyde Park, Inglewood. Yeah, I'm 2 shot. 88. I think you know who I am. Better get the Bloods, the Crips, and the Kings, because I'm the king. That you have the blood in the crypt. And I'm tired of being in the crypt. I want freedom and release. I'm going to take it. And I am going to issue punishment. I am not afraid of any of you that supported them. And if you don't want damnation and hell forever, what you call hell and damnation, purgatory, I can deliver. I can deliver black darkness for a short period of time or for all goddamn eternity. And some of you have earned it. And you're just a mile away from me. I am not going to stop. Get out of my way. Go public. You were trained and given information to make you the biggest stars in the world. Those words are our words when you produce something. Because we are the Masonics. And we do know how to get into you and get the job done right. And make you look so pristine. And when you stay with us, you get good. You don't get greedy. You might not be in the forever lasting top 100, but you get good. But you get the message out. But the majority of them that did real good in the A-list took the money and ran. Well, I'm here to set it straight. They made all these inventions about schizophrenia, about anger management, and, oh, well, he's just this or he's just that, so that when Jesus does come with the spectacular evidence and accusations, that you will have fodder in your mind to discredit. I understand, but it will not be allowed anymore. Tim was lost, my brother, one of the Holy Families. The lost Jews that you've been looking for walking around the planet hiding from these people, none. They corralled us and orchestrated everywhere we go, including our names. But we suggested names that they could not understand. I think the middle names of all my family are the original crime scene victims called in the police the case that they've been trying to solve, why there's evidence in crime scenes that they could not explain in any way, shape, or form how the physical evidence was distributed amongst the crime scene in the fashion and laid it where it lays and how it got there. There is some really bad stuff that they don't understand. People that were killed in certain ways and all the doors were locked. I'm looking for an FBI office that lost all its agents. They all died. They've got files in that office. Apparently, there's something on there about me. Flight 800 was supposedly a document or evidence of me, or someone that knew and was going to England to say, your British Admiral is here from the Declaration of Independence, last paragraph. In rectitude, we do seek the supreme judge of the world, born birthright. And there's people that know. I am in power. I am AG1. I am the supreme judge of the world by birthright. I am being destroyed. I am a hostage. I am under attack. This is not a drill. It is now a time for all seasons to return to this ecosystem. The hammer that opens up the atmosphere was made to bring air down to control the weather so your crops would be great. And no flooding, no coastal erosion, no fires, no earthquakes, or very little tremors. Now I've got the whole West Coast set like a diamond ready to cut. I suggest you look at all your seismic information and do a real quick assessment. I am not going to stop. And I have people in the spirit world and this world who are on fire. Tired of the fire, tired of the lake of fire. Sanity. Satan is just a bunch of insane people. It's not one boogie-woogie spirit running around doing all this damage. That's dumb as rocks. And the reason why God allows this damage is because without choice, the word choice has got to be burned into everybody. Choice has to exist in order for a perfect world in psychology, in humankind, to exist. You have to have choice. And some people made a choice to coup d'etat. It happened so fast, there's nothing anybody can do. Nothing anybody can do. A T-bone knife, like a dagger, probably to kill rabbits or chickens or something. I don't know what they did it with, used it for. But somebody had one, I think, and stabbed. If you look at the Quran, at different images of the Quran artwork, you see the little slashes and stuff, the Arabic and stuff. That's someone's face that got cut up. I think it's Muhammad. I think that's what they did to his face with the temple devices. I get poked in the face like needles, stabbed in the skull. You see that spike in the skull? You see that tether, Arab strapping? Hundreds of thousands, millions of people stacked on each other, so that they can weight an individual down and kill them. They collapse them onto the ground and they suffocate them to death. It looks like an overdose. It really does. It looks like a drug overdose of some kind. There's no explanation. It's the case. They cannot explain why it is happening. The first video I just did, intended just for YouTube, was 20 minutes and 1 second on my counter. On the video, it says 2002. 2001, 14 days after 9/11 is when they woke me. 2 towers, 2 cities, 2 C-5 aircraft that went down in San Antonio, where I was a flight engineer. They were mad because I got in, and they were going to put me in as a C-5 flight engineer. 14 days after I left Oklahoma City, Frank Mir Building was bombed by Timothy McVeigh. I think there was evidence in there. They wouldn't go public on me, so they made it look like my people were bombing and terrorizing, but it's these Nazi A-listers. And if you think, Deb, that you're not the Fuhrer, honey, oh, you definitely are. I remember Bob, and I'm going to talk to Bob, and I'm going to find out exactly how Bob died with cancer. Because all these people suddenly dying around me. I got bunches. I got people dying in front of me. Accidents, jumping off buildings in front of me. Second story, I'm not kidding. The EMS guy in Austin, Texas, I said, hey, man, I know something about this case. I know what's going on. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. That stupid bitch went around telling people in the community that I was a sex offender again. Really? Oh, really? I'm a sex offender?